What's up, y'all? It's your boy Hammerhead. Welcome to the little session I'm calling called the Shark Tank. And the first person I'm gonna do it with is my man Bigsipho. So Bigsipho, go ahead, explain again about that set with Dayasha.
I I would say it would be a little small backdrop about what happened. Just I've been following the Ash for a while on YouTube, and he was doing his thing, and I always want to test my skills against him, so I would and it so happened he's a streamer now. He started streaming, and he had a stream of Street Fighter. And I hopped in with him and got some games in. He beat me 2 out of 3. And I came back to YouTube. Yeah, I go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Bigsipho YouTube channel. Um, I threw a challenge out to him, first to 5, and he accepted it. And he came back to a stream and he streamed the first to 5 live. And like I said, I lost 5-2, but the whole losing wasn't the bad thing. The fight wasn't bad at all. It was great that I had the chance to fight him because I really want to see how I fared against him. And in my opinion, I did pretty good for my first YouTube set that I actually put together and put out there.
That was your
Just
first
like
set,
that,
wasn't it?
that was my first official YouTube
I
set.
mean,
I've been on YouTube for a minute.
yeah, I was just telling you, man. My first set, man, I was nervous. I was scared as hell, boy. I knew that thing was gonna be on YouTube.
And that a lot of in the beginning of the matches, the first maybe 3 matches, I was real nervous, real nervous. I mean, I did good. Like I say, I guess the first two when he went 2-0 on me, I was real nervous, and I knew it was gonna be on YouTube because I recorded. I recorded it live. It was on live stream, so I had people watching it. So it was like I felt like I had to perform, and it was almost a tournament environment to me because it was like, hey, I got to perform, and I kind of calmed down a little bit. I just tied it up 2 up, made it 2 up. I said I can hang with this guy. I know I can hang with him now. So,
Hmm.
and then just the whole, just things happen in the matches that I just want to get better at, and that's the whole point of the whole deal is just getting better. Is knowing, and that was the reason why I was the recordings was just to see what I did wrong, what I did right, and just continue to grow from and just keep making progress on what I was doing.
So, what's your plan on making that progress of getting better?
Just the way I plan on making that progress now is to continue these sets. These Street Fighter is all about practice, and you do a lot of practice. But when you're in training mode, you're practicing things. That's fine and dandy, but you want to practice as much as possible in real time. And doing these sets allows you to practice in real time. And when you get a first to 5, first to 3, first to 10, you you have to make adjustments. You have to. It's just like football or basketball. You have 4 quarters, so you have for 2 halves or college you have 2 halves. You got to make adjustments, and the same thing goes for Street Fighter. You got 2 rounds, sometimes 3, or you have a set. In most tournaments in base are best 2 out of 3. Some of them are 3 out of 5. So you have 2 full games to you have 1 full game. You can make adjustments for the next game, and then if you make the right adjustments, you'll be in that third game, that
Hmm.
third match. So I mean, that's what it's all about, making adjustments. And what these sets teach you is to make adjustments, is to know what to do to make adjustments. Because if someone's doing something, they're gonna keep doing something if it's working. So you have to adjust to it. And then
Right.
once you stop them, they gonna have to adjust to what you've done. So these sets are what I'm gonna do to continue to grow my progress.
Yeah, because it's really like just getting your mind. It all depends on your mind frame, man. Because when I was playing King Kendrick last night, you could tell he was adjusting to everything I was doing. So I had to keep switching my game plan up. I mean, it was really kind of to the point. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, you know what, nothing's working on this dude. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have nothing
Right.
left in my bag. And he kind of broke me down like that. So when you get that mindset, especially when you play an OG like that, he knows the game. So he could break you down if you're not up there at his level as well. So
Exactly, exactly. I mean, it's an OG in a game like that. And it almost he makes you play random because he can adjust to everything that you do. I mean, so it's like he's like, man, I'm just throwing out random stuff, and and I mean, it makes he just almost simplifies your game to where it's like, okay, I'm gonna have him only do this and this. And I can punish this and this, and that's it.
right.
I mean, and like I say, it's the mindset. If your mind is correct, and you know what you want to do, you go in and just make it to where, hey, I'm gonna do this only. I'm gonna play my game. Whatever your game is, play your game. So you adjust to what he do to continue to play your game.
So
So yeah,
give you opinion on YouTube Street Fighter, the YouTube community on Street Fighter. How long you been in the YouTube community and how you feel about it since you've been in?
I, since I've been in the YouTube community, I guess about a year and a half. And I mean, as far as me watching the YouTube community, I've been watching for a while. So I mean, these at least 3 years. I never thought about jumping into, and I mean, so I just said, hey, it's time for something new. People putting out the same thing. Yeah, nothing but uploaders on YouTube now, and all they're doing is upload matches. Because of the capture cards and stuff like that. It's like the raw and uncut grind is not there anymore. At one point, 2008 through 10, it was a raw and uncut grind. Everybody was grinding.
Yes,
It was
sir.
like, okay, I'm gonna put this video up with this camera. I'm gonna put it up on, and everything was raw. And that's what made the YouTube fighting game community big, and the dramas and things. That's where all that, because it was all raw. It was uncut, it was nothing filtered. It was just straight how that person feels. I mean, you go back and you look at Lou Luperson. Luperson was one of the main ones that pioneered the this is how I'm gonna do it. And can't nobody tell me. TKK was one of them. Just say I'm gonna do it like this, and this is it. But at that time, it was raw. It was raw. I mean, so the YouTube community now is it's kind of sugar coated now because you have your capture cards and you have you don't have to people don't have to put up uh, people don't vlog anymore. It's just I'm gonna show you a match and that's it. So
Right.
I just think it's getting stale because then you see how people that still push the vlogs, push the raw and uncut feeling of what YouTube was really was the YouTube Street Fighter scene was really was in back in a couple years ago.
So what are you out? You out of Texas, right? What part of Texas?
Yeah, Fort Worth, Texas.
So
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
just under.
is there any real big gamers down there? Cause I know Burn Your Bra stay in Texas, don't you?
Bring Bros there, but I mean, as far as I know, I guess in the part that I'm in is really it's it's the scene is it's a good scene, but because we don't have any, there's not a pro player so to speak here.
Mm-hmm.
That it's just it's small. A scene only is only made is created by the players. So if you have a player that steps out of the scene and goes to more majors and puts the scene on the map, that's when your scene gets big.
Yeah,
Like you have
cause
your sort of
it seemed like to me, it seemed like just to me, it just seemed like Michigan's and everything to me, Michigan and Chicago.
best. I mean, when you think about the fight, when you think about, like I said, the scene, you look at what pro players are coming out, and it's just a few, and most of them from the same part of town. Because
Yeah.
it's just, because that's where they all generate from. But when you have one, let's take Michigan for instance. You have Wolfram. He came from Michigan, so it's like their scene is bigger because of Wolfram. You know, he's not even there as often, but because he was from there, the scene is bigger. You got TKK, of course. He's from Michigan as well. So I mean, the scene is there. California, you have so many players that's in California right now. So many top pro players. The scene is bigger. The team is making more noise. So like in Texas, we don't burn your bra. I mean, hey, the team's not good. I
Okay.
mean,